What's up, guys? It's Blocks to Mox. Some of you guys might know me, RC or Richard Cranium, but I figured I'd finally go ahead and do this video that a lot of you guys have been asking for. Quite a few of you guys have asked for a tour of the city to see what all I got going on. I post on Instagram and stuff, but I know you guys want more, and so we're gonna go ahead and I'll give you an actual video and we'll post it here to YouTube, so that way we can kind of go in more detail on what all I got going on in my city here. So I know you guys came here to see the city more than you came to see me, so with that being said, I'll go ahead and start over here and we'll take you through the city. So I have the western side here that is very much so a work in progress. I have quite a few sets. A lot of you guys will recognize a lot of these vintage 90s sets. That is what quite a bit of my city is made up from. I will say that I do have other sets in here that are non-Lego, off-brand brick, such as this. This is a Blue Bricks gold mine. I actually really enjoy this set. This was a really awesome set at a very good price. I'd suggest you guys take a peek into Blue Bricks if you're not scared of alternative brands. This fortress over here, the Western Fort, this is actually a Blue Brick set as well. I put Lego minifigures in there, of course. There's one thing about Blue Bricks, they don't really come with minifigures. These are all just some sets that I currently have that I'm either getting rid of or I'm going to try and incorporate into the city one way or another. But then I'll take you over to my main part of my city here. And I guess we'll just start here. Like I said, I'm a huge vintage fan. 90s Lego is when I grew up. I grew up in the early 90s, late 80s. So I am a big vintage Lego fan. I have quite a few trains in here. Almost every single one of them run on the power functions or the RC stuff. I don't have 9-volt in here, but I do have 9-volt trains that I've converted into power functions. But I have a train station and monorail station here. It's got a, I'll back this up. It's got a dock down here for all the people who are hopping on the train. The revolving door and a newspaper stand. Then you go up to pretty much a waiting area. And then on top is the platform for the monorail. So I do go to a lot of garage sales or Craigslist or Facebook finds, and I buy bulk Lego, and that is exactly how I built this station. It is mostly Harry Potter parts. If you look closely, you'll see a lot of parts that are in Harry Potter sets, and that is exactly how I built the majority of this through all the bulk that I find. Harry Potter and Star Wars seem to be number one on what I find out of these. That is why I have the Gringotts Bank. This is before the new one that just came out, but I went ahead and I made it a back once it was completely open. And so this is a Gringotts bank that I had in one of the bulk buys, and so I just continued it and made it bigger. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've seen this, or you can see it on there. And so I have Metal Beard fighting a micromanager here from the Lego movie. I've got the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Surf Shop. That one is actually just pretty much how it comes. And I have that come into a little beach area I have here. A couple of flamingos, girl on jet ski, people swimming. I actually have Emmett on a board over there. You'll find Emmett in this city quite a few times actually. This is also a vintage set that's a diving boat. Comes with the diver, comes with a couple sharks, a couple underwater things. Some of you guys might know this who are part of the older Lego crowd. So this truck right here, which is kind of being blocked by this beam that holds up the monorail system, is actually a truck I built that's based off of my real truck that I have. It's another vintage theme, the rescue team. I have it right next to the Sail and Fly Marina. This is another vintage set that a lot of you guys from the 90s will know. This is a favorite among a lot of Lego fans, but I took the Daily Bugle and I actually doubled it. I bought two and I doubled it, so I have a double bugle is what I call it. I have this crane helping them move with the moving truck into a creator high-rise that I've done here. This is actually 3 different creator sets plus some parts obviously, but this is a all 3-in-1 creators. I call this Creator Corner. I actually posted about this on Instagram, so quite a few of you actually like this. And so I got the moving truck out there, and then the crane, and then they're lifting a piano here into the top penthouse. I've got the toy store down here, along with a almost like townhomes, apartments, a bakery and coffee shop. This is the detective modular. I can't remember which one it was. It came with the detective's office and the pool hall and whatnot. That was actually one of the first modulars I got in this city. I've got the Monster Fighter train here, coming out of the tunnel off the tracks, and that's under the Mystery Mansion Hill. So I've got the Mystery Mansion up here. I've got Scooby-Doo and Shaggy flying. They're chasing a witch, and then they're being chased by it's a build I did, but it's almost like the Grim Reaper. couple of ghosts. We've got quite a few vampires and stuff like that through here. We got Daphne getting ran out by a ghost. We got Fred and Shaggy over here. They just pulled up. This is actually one of the first mocks that I built, and it's a fire station. I'm still always doing stuff to it. As you see, I was playing around with what I want to do for like some lights or lamp posts out here to go with it. But this is one of the first mocks I built, and I've got to get a smaller helicopter for the helicopter pad there. So if you see here, I've got another scene back here on this back side of the Mystery Mansion where we've got Shaggy running from the Black Knight, and then we've got another, like the Queen vampire, sitting over here on this side, and then more ghosts. So this is kind of the way you get up to Haunted Hill. It separates the fire station from the hill up here. And then this is the back side of that tunnel where the Monster Fighters train is taken off from. I do have an underwater area. It is nowhere near complete. I have a bunch going on in there right now, but this is a very early progress. I'll probably show you guys that in a different video. But I've got my train yard slash station over here. I've got the actual kind of train station back in there with a guy, you know, playing saxophone for some money. Got people going in and getting tickets. This is actually a car shop that I built. It's kind of hard to see because it's pretty tucked in there, but he's back in there working on a car right now. And then train station goes down, or a train yard goes down. And I've got one tunnel here, and then I have another tunnel. Let's see if we can get in there with this little camera right there. And then I have another tunnel that's going right back in there. I don't know if you guys can see the third tunnel, but there are 3 tunnels that go into the mountain there. And I have a mine, a gold mine. I believe the set came out in like 2013 or something like that. But it's got the mine. I've added on to it and built it into the actual mountain itself. But there's my gold mine that I've got. I'm actually in the progress currently of completing the command center for my shuttle launch pad. I have the command center here, and I've pretty much got this 100% in place, exactly how it's going to be, but I've got it elevated off of everything, so the city is actually under the launch pad. I was running out of room and had to become creative, guys. So I've got Emmett and Wildstyle running from Bad Cop, because what Lego City wouldn't be complete without Emmett and Wildstyle? I tried to recreate the scene where they're running from them and jump off the monorail track onto the highway. So speaking of recreating scenes, this is another scene right here that I don't know if any of you guys are a Lego Vintage City fan or will recognize this. Let's see if I can get a better view of it. Here we go. This is actually a scene from one of the flyers that they had where he was crashing over the highway or off the highway into the marina. And I'll actually show you guys that here in just a second. For some of you 80s fans out there, I got a flock of seagulls in my city. So the mountain was an idea I came up with because I wanted to be able to get the most out of my space. If I were to just put these cities or just these sets in one line and not have any way to stack them above it, then obviously I would just have this one area full of stuff. So the mountain became my idea on how to get more and more sets and all in one small area. Because believe it or not, as much as I have in this room is only like 11 feet by 9 feet. It's not a big room. It's fairly small, to be honest with you. So I have all sorts of sets that you guys will probably recognize in here. I've got the jungle theme over here. This mountain is still 100% work in progress. I still have another level to do to it. The next level will be the snow level, like Arctic scenes and stuff like that. So that will be above the A-frame cabin. That's what's coming next. But the A-frame cabin is a newer set that a lot of you guys will probably recognize. It's one of the few new sets in my city. But I have plenty more to do on this. Like I said, this is all just an update. Progress report, if you will. And then what I'll do is I'll go back over on this side to show you guys the mountain more so from this angle. And like I said earlier about recreating scenes, this is what I was talking about when I said I recreated that scene in my city. So this is pretty much my Extreme Team corner. I've got a bunch of the Extreme Team sets over here. I've got it mixed in with a couple of other vintage 90s sets that will kind of go with the theme. They kind of go together. They weren't quite Extreme Team sets, but they work very well together. So down here, I've got the airplane. This is a Fly and Sail Marina airplane. I pin these into the mountain so that way they can go wherever I want. That was just a leaf element that fell off there, but it's all right. So, but that's pretty much how I do these. I technically pin them into the mountain here, into something that's strong enough to support it, and then I can essentially just put it wherever I want. I use another Technic piece down here, and it pretty much allows me to put it at an angle and just move it, like I said, wherever I want. I have the mountain police set that's set back into the mountain here. Guy over there going to jail up to no good, probably somebody I know. Then it's got a little pathway behind it, take you from one side to the other, so that way they don't have to worry about getting on and off the highway. They can just come in and out as they please. So this is where those 3 tunnels come into 2. There's actually a switch, you know, one of these, a junction inside underneath all this. You probably can't see it very well back there, but anyways, and they come into 2, and then it ends out to 2 tunnels over here. And so this is my main city. This is how far I've gotten so far. Hope you guys like it. If you don't, that's cool too. Let me know in the comments. You guys aren't gonna hurt my feelings, I promise. So with that being the city, I will show you the pirate side, and then I'll go into detail on future plans. This is what I've created out of 2 of the new El Dorado Fortress sets that Lego came out with, and there's actually some parts in here that are from the original Lego El Dorado, and I incorporated those into here also. But this is another work in progress. I am actually currently building a mountain that all this will be rock work back through here, and then it will come up to here, and then it will look as if this is built into a mountain. And then that mountain will continue off over here, and then that's when I'll get into my castle and other themes as well. So mainly castle up top, and then if you guys are a 90s Lego fan, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But time cruisers, I'm actually going to build into the mountain, almost like a cave, similar to how this is coming out. This is going to be into the mountain, and then I'm going to have my castle section up top here. This is my pirates. I've got, like I said, the new El Dorado Fortress, and I've been working on this lately because obviously this is the newest one that's come out. But this is what I've come up with a couple of them. Feel like it came out pretty good. And then it goes off into my pirate side. And so I've got Barracuda Bay here. And I've got a couple of vintage sets here. I can't remember what this one's called, but it's a pirate set. But I definitely added a lot to it so that way it didn't look so basic. Because unfortunately, 90s Lego sets were pretty basic. Very cool, but pretty basic. So I've got Castaway Ray back there on a little island I built for him. This is a pirate ship. It's off-brand, but it's still pretty cool. I bought it, actually somebody bought it for me, and I really liked it. So it's came with this. It actually came with a massive base plate, and I really like the chain, the gold chain they incorporated into my whole scene. I have the Islanders here. This is an Islanders mock that I've been working on. And so I've got them lowering a boat down into the water there. They've been under attack by the pirates, so it's pretty much all out war over here. This is where the Islanders are. They're on top of this mountain here, and this is actually replicated. I brick built something that's very similar to a 90s Islander set. It was actually one of the bigger Islander set that they came up with. I can't remember what it's called right off the top of my head. So that is the pirate side, and like I said, I'll probably do another video showing you guys the underwater side when I have more done, more to give progress updates on. More than anything, this is just sets, a lot of you guys know, and so there's really not much work done down there right now. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comment section. If you follow me on Instagram, it's the same thing, from blocks to mocks. You can drop me a question in there, you can comment, like, whatever, I don't care. Let me know what you want to see more of. If you want to see more of something, just give me a message, let me know. But till then, I appreciate it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll talk to you next time. Have a good day, y'all.